Okay, guys, we're going to get started right now. I want to thank you all personally for taking the time to get on here tonight. It's a real honor and treat to be able to present before every single one of you. And tonight we're going to talk about a fabulous concept coming out of the gate here in 2023. I know we're getting into the mid 2023, but to me, after 45 years of being in this industry, this is revolutionary. Time has come really for this incredible product line. And the reason why I say that, it's not too often you get involved in a business opportunity where there's multiple flagship products. Most companies just have one flagship product and a whole bunch of supporting cast. This one, you could take any one of these products and literally, I believe you could turn it into a 7-figure, 8-figure income. If you were a serious, highly skilled marketer, you could blow the doors wide open on this big time. No exaggeration, no hype, no smoke and mirrors. And I hope to validate that to you as we journey along in tonight's presentation. So We Got Friends was the creation of 6 of us. There were 6 of us just a few months ago. It seems like only 4 or 5 months ago, we sat in a Zoom room and we discussed getting involved, working together. Instead of competing with each other, we decided, hey, why don't we bring our gifts and talents together like a potluck dinner? Let's explode something the industry's never seen before. Let's address the biggest needs in the industry as we've seen it. And I know in my 45 years, the biggest problem for most marketers out there is having enough friends, having enough contacts. And then what usually does happen in the marketing industry, when we do have enough friends, we do have enough contacts, we start organically building relationships. For some reason, companies seem to go south, or, there's always seems to be something thrown on the spokes of the wheels there. But I really believe this company's ordained, and I say that in a positive way. I really, really do. So we're addressing the 2 biggest issues in the industry, oxygen and water. And I don't really mean oxygen. I don't really mean water. I mean leads, and I mean closing deals. The whole industry, everything that you do on the internet, social media-wise, business-wise, relationship-wise, family-wise, is all based on human beings, human contact, building relationships with other people. Without leads, prospects, customers in the home-based business industry, we are dealing with dead organizations. We're dealing with frustration. We're dealing with copious amounts of money being wasted on business opportunities that aren't growing, aren't developing. People are not finding their pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. They'll become frustrated. They'll quit. They'll walk away, and they'll have some negative personal conversations with other people or within themselves. So we want to address that. So what we did is we built out the most incredible marketing system I believe the industry's ever seen. I wish I had this 45 years ago when I got started in 1978. I wouldn't be on this call tonight. I'd probably own an island in the Pacific somewhere, just hanging out and having a great old time. So what we've done here is we put together this incredible package. I'm going to show it to you right now as we journey along. I'll blow through some of these pages here pretty quickly here. Number 1, you can see people are frustrated. They're even frustrated on social media. And I know a lot of gurus out there on social media platforms are saying, hey, organically develop relationships. It's really funny. I listen to that, but at the same time, it doesn't make logical sense, because it might take several months of investing in building relationships with 10 or 20 people and have nothing in return for that down the road. And especially when people are now cynical, skeptical, and jaded and looking for hidden agendas, like, why are you reaching out to me? It's very fair weather, very superficial out there. So this has got to be more of a mission statement. So the best advice I could give you, if you're going to build a home-based business of any kind, build it around a platform that guarantees, the key word there is guarantees, to generate leads for you. Not that you have to go out there and pay for advertising and figure it out and have a degree in science and all that stuff and auto-responding and building lists. No, just have a system that directs people to you, guaranteed people to you asking about a home-based business. We've addressed that here right now, and this is how we've done it, okay? Not only have we addressed that, but we also address the other part of it, oxygen and water, oxygen being the leads, water being, hey, we're going to close the deal so the business can grow. We do all the closing for you. That is absolutely sensational. We do it through live Zoom calls. We do it through our Facebook groups. We do it through one-on-one presentations. We as a corporate team, Dave Dubbs and myself, make ourselves available for 3-way calls, private Zoom calls. We've put together videos that will absolutely spike people's interest unlike anything I've ever seen in 45 years. So, and the best part about it is we're really not closing people for money here. basically we're giving away free positions. And that's why we were instrumentally able to attract over 80,000 pre-enrollees. Folks, did you hear what I just said there? Over 80,000 pre-enrollees in less than 11 weeks. That's unheard of. So we did it the right way. We just didn't launch a company and say, hey, let's go out there and sign people up. Hey, we'll offer you a 30-day money-back guarantee. Those days are Jurassic Park. It's over. The best way to build a business is the way we are modeling it here right now tonight, okay? So here's how we do it. Well, you're going to get lead capture pages. You're going to get marketing systems and more than one. Isn't that a beautiful thing? And what we did is we aligned ourselves with the second largest media source provider in North America. They're on the East Coast, all right? So they are on the East Coast, and what they've guaranteed us, each one of our subscribers, and no, not the same list. You'll all get different lists, guaranteed 100 new friends every single month opting in for information in regards to a home-based business. Now, yes, is it true that some of the leads might not be authentic, could be a different name, could be an inaccurate name? Absolutely. Because the truth is, I fill out forms on the internet and I don't give my personal information, being honest with you and transparent. I use a different name and I use an AOL email address, and I don't even know if AOL is even around anymore. I mean, they were around 50 years ago, I think, but I don't see them anymore, really, anyone using it. So, you know, it all depends. But what we do is we give you an allowance of 10% to compensate for any, you know, inaccurate activity that's addressed, you know, coming into us, and then we pass it on to you. Now, the big question is, how old are these leads? Well, when we get the leads, they're 2 to 4 days old, okay? Time dated, stamped. First name, last name, email, address. You actually get their mailing address too, in case you want to send out some sort of mailing campaign to these people. Isn't that really cool? And then basically what we do is we can teach you how to communicate to these people the best way we would do it. Myself and Dave Dubbs, we've been in the industry for a number of years. I've had over 3 million people in my team. I've trained over 2.7 million people throughout the years. I've had some of the biggest names come to my workshops, including the legendary great Russell Brunson from ClickFunnels. I was basically the first mentor that he was introduced to when he first came to the internet. Pretty interesting stuff. So you're going to be exposed to some really cool stuff. Now, speaking of really cool stuff, we're also going to provide for every single one of you a digital support library. We call it the Digital Hacks Video Library. And this is myself and Dave Dubbs putting together our ancient, you know, martial arts secrets to marketing to help you become an 8th degree, 9th degree, 10th degree black belt in the art and science of building a business. Handling objections, putting yourself in a position of never needing to run to your upline or run to a superior person in the company to be able to handle situations. Some people are going to ask you questions like, how much does it cost? What are you going to say? You're going to say, well, it's $100 or it's $400 or $500. Never say that, because truthfully, honestly, there never has to be a cost. I'll teach you more about that in the back office. When people ask me how much a business opportunity costs, I say no money out of pocket. Is that something you can afford? Yes or no? End of story. Because the truth is, there is no money out of pocket if you understand the art and science of leverage. In the last 25, 26 years, I've never paid 1 penny out of my pocket to participate in multi-million-dollar business opportunities. Other questions. How much money are you making? People love to know that. How much money are you making? We'll show you how to handle that perfectly so you don't get sucked into doing what other people do on the internet and say, oh, well, I'm kind of brand new at this. I just got started. I'm not making any money yet, but I'll soon be making money. But you know what? It's not really about me. It's about you. So that's all Mickey Mouse training. All right. You don't say that. You empower people with your answers to their questions. We're going to teach you how to empower people so they're not looking at you like a 10-pound soaking wet weakling like other company gurus teach you how to be. 10 pounds and soaking wet and you can't answer any questions. So basically, you want to be in a position where you own your clients, own your prospects, and you can do that when they're asking you questions. So the Digital Hacks Library is going to be a little bit extraordinary. I've got friends out there on the internet that are very big name marketers. They charge $25,000 for some of their training platforms. What Dave Dubbs and I can do for next to nothing, all inclusive here, meaning no money out of pocket, puts their stuff to shame in some cases. All right, you're going to love it. So we got friends. Now you're looking at this particular illustration. You're saying, okay, well, we revealed the mystery. The mystery is, what does it really cost? Well, according to that graphic, it says $69.95 per month and a one-time activation fee per year, of $20. Okay. For that, you'll receive 100 new friends each month. These are opt-ins, 100 new friends each month. You'll receive your own digital lead store. This is a custom lead store, has nothing to do with the 100 leads that you're going to get every month. This is a high-end premium lead store. Okay, everybody gets this, whether you pay the $69.95 per month or not. All right, you paid the $20 activation fee, at least you get the lead store. This allows you to sell leads, specialized leads, to an industry that is dying out there, that needs prospects, and specific prospects for specific genres. Together, we can blow this thing wide open, folks. I kid you not. You're also going to receive the Digital Hacks Library. It's kind of like a 10th degree black belt school of the art and science of building a business. Lincoln Bio Savings Club. This absolutely rocks my world. I get really excited when I get to talk about this, and you'll understand why in a second. Okay. So Digital Hacks Library, that's just a little bit of information on it right there. Getting paid. So here's the beautiful thing about the lead store. Other companies would not do this for you, but we have all the resources to do just about anything we want. Other companies don't have a lot of these resources, or they're just not a go-giving company. All right, we're not a go-getting company, we're a go-giving company, very philanthropic. So in our lead stores, do you have to put out money to buy the leads first? The answer is no. When your clients go to your lead store, they can pay, place an order. We will take the order in. We will deliver the order based on interviewed leads, local premium leads, female business only leads, male business only leads, and soon to be my very favorite, you'll understand why in the next couple minutes here, travel interviewed leads. These are people that have been phoned. They've been talked to about starting a business in the travel sector. Okay. So we finance all that. You get a kickback of 30% retail. Okay. And this is what keeps our lawyers happy. It's what keeps the federal regulators happy. We're one of few companies in the industry that have a retail platform. Pretty cool. Okay. Lincoln Bio Savings Club. This thing totally rocks. Think about this very carefully, what I'm about to tell you. This is a 7-figure idea all by itself. If I wasn't in on this project, I would take this one item and I would create massive wealth. And I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about you. What is so great about this? We just came through COVID. We just came through 2.5 years of isolation. We just went through a paradigm shift, a mind-altering historical shift in the history of humanity. Things are changing at rapid speed. The retail sector was damaged big time with what happened on our planet and our existence as humans here on Earth. So the world is shifting. The marketing strategies are shifting. The retail sector is shifting. The corporate world is shifting. Everything is shifting. And when I take a look just in my own communities, my own country, my own city, seeing the businesses that were affected, they are now reinventing themselves for the ones that survived. And how they are reinventing themselves is through the cellular society. And it's not even an underground movement. We are all living in a cellular society where we all have cell phones. We operate our lives on our cell phones. People are buying skip the dishes. People are ordering Amazon. People are ordering everything online. People are staring at their cell phones 24/7 when they're not sleeping. And the corporate world understands that. So what it's doing, it's jumping on board and saying, hey, if every single one of us are willing to become a loyal, faithful customer, What we're willing to do is pay you for using our online app, and not only pay you money that you can transfer into your bank account, but we will also give you major discounts on specific items. Papa John's, take a look at that illustration. You order, it's $63.06. You go to pick it up. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. By any chance, do you have your our app on your cell phone? Yes, I do. Well, your price just went down to 47 bucks. Pretty cool. You're checking out at the Hilton Hotel, and this is one example out of hundreds, if not thousands. Okay? You're checking out today. I hope you enjoyed your stay. By any chance, do you have our app on your cell phone? Yes, I do. Oh, we'll give you $50 off, $50 cash back. Pretty amazing, right? And we have copious amounts of apps in our app library in the back office that will allow you to save money and put money in your pocket, all for doing things you're doing every single day. Families will be saving money on groceries. Family will be saving money on, regular household items that we all need, want, desire, and buy on a monthly basis, and travel and some other really cool things. Let me tell you what another really cool thing is. As a matter of fact, I'll give you a little bit more insight. Check this out. Jamie in Ohio. Jamie knows we are a business opportunity, and Jamie knows that we pay out copious amounts of money in our compensation plan. But like Jamie, I see what he sees. Some of you see what he sees. Like Jamie, I'm thinking the same thing too. What if I were to start a marketing campaign on the internet just giving these apps away free? And what if the companies were giving me $30 back for every person that would activate and start using the app? And not only give me $30 back, but what if they gave the activator of the app $30 back? Wouldn't that rock your world? Imagine getting paid to give apps away free, and at the same time, your client is getting paid to activate and use the app. Isn't that crazy? In all kinds of items. Jordan in Maryland put $76 back in her pocket in her first 6 weeks just using our gasoline app. You know how big of a topic gasoline is? The largest commodity in the world is fuel, and they're paying us money to now shop at certain gas stations. I don't care if the price of gas goes up. You could be making $300-400 a month, because not only will you be getting cash back for your personal use, but they put in a ripple effect where anyone that you're dishing the app out to, you get small percentages back in return. That's pretty cool. And then this one for our American friends. This is going to knock your socks off. Dave from Tennessee. All right. Dave's one of our corporate guys. He found this app, and this app is a godsend. It really, really is. I think it is big time. I get excited about this because I too have very, very nice automobiles. So Dave has 6 exotic cars worth about $700,000. We were on a Zoom call one day, and he says, guys, check this out. I was with this insurance company here in Tennessee where I live, but I found this app. Watch the calculations when I pull this up. So what Dave did is he used the nationwide wholesale app that we have that you will soon have access to. And guess what? He saved $345 per month on the premium on 6 exotic cars for a savings of $4,140 a year. Now, I know as you're listening to this, you're probably saying to yourself, well, I don't have $700,000 in cars. And we're aware of that too. And so one of the things we wanted to do in advance of is we took one of our friends here that, is one of our pre-enrollees, Mark in Idaho, great guy, love him, super duper guy. And, Mark's got a 2002 Chevy Trailblazer with 240,000 miles on it. So he said, Mark, do us a favor, check this out on that old truck you have, that old sports utility vehicle you have. So what Mark did is he showed us his numbers. He was paying his premium in Idaho of $82.04. He went through our app. He literally processed everything. He made the shift. He made the change. I saw it with my eyes. He showed me, because he and I are pretty tight. He showed me his banking. They auto debit from his account, not 8204 like his old insurance company did for a car that's probably, on its last legs. They're taking out $31 a month, and rightfully so. He's saving about $646 a year on a 2002 SUV, Chevy Trailblazer, all because Dave Dubs found the app. I mean, guys, gals, some of you probably have 2 cars. Some of you probably have nice cars. And these stories alone are going to explode your business. We're not pumping people with products they don't want. We're pumping products to people that basically give them a second chance at life. And this is why I get emotional about this product. I've never seen anything like this. And we actually have, over 40, 50 apps. And we actually have a few apps that give you a kickback of $100, $500. And we have one that's in the back of my mind right now that will pay you $1,000 if somebody uses it. All right? Kicks it into play. This is going to be insane. I've never seen a model like this used by any network marketing opportunity in my life. From supplying you the prospects you need to giving you a training platform unlike anything else the industry's ever seen, and giving you a savings club. And you know what? I'm not finished yet. We got a travel package here that no other company in the world has in the network marketing affiliate industry. This platform that we have, that we just introduced by itself, is a flagship product. You could build a whole lifestyle income off this one product and no other product ever again. You wouldn't even need a comp plan or an MLM to do it. We've got savings platform, items here that will blow your mind as you surf, you go through it, you compare notes. We saw one, it must have been about 2 weeks ago now. I get lost with time, but about 2 weeks ago, Sean pulled one up. We took a look at it. Cosmopolitan Hotel in Las Vegas. Really nice room. I thought it was a nice room, a lot better than some of the stuff that I stayed at. And then, I'm sitting here saying, well, okay, we'll pull up the price. How much is it? And when he pulled up the price, I felt my heart palpitating because it was $11 per night in Vegas. I've never had anything under $24 per night in Vegas. 11? That rocks. So there's all kinds of incredible savings that are popping up with this incredible app. It's an international platform. Places in Dubai, places in Bora Bora, Indonesia, places in Spain, places in the UK, throughout the world. This is an international product. This is not just a, hey, North American thing. Hey, let's all go to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Beautiful place, but that's not where I want to take my family. I want to go to Bora Bora. Cruises. Imagine getting on a cruise, for $200, $300, $400. Various different times per year, various different, promotions pop up that will just absolutely blow your mind. The travel industry is a $1 trillion industry. I live in a very, nice neighborhood. I have lawyers, doctors, millionaires all around me. They're going to go ballistic when they see this because they're dropping $8, $9, $15, $20, $25,000 for vacations. What if I can pop them in one for $800? Like some of the hot deals that pop up every now and then here will blow your mind. I'm telling you. So do not underestimate the power of travel. Before I graduate and leave the planet, and I'm sure you all feel the same way, we got a bucket list and we might as well travel together, meet up face to face, belly to belly, eyeball to eyeball, and have a blast. All right? This platform alone will make you a fortune if you are ready to get serious about your situation in life. So let's get into the compensation plan. People always ask me, well, this is like a network marketing opportunity, right? Well, yeah, I guess you could say it's a network marketing opportunity because honestly it is, but I like to say it's more like a corporate structure. All this we did is we studied corporate America, Apple, Google, Microsoft, and we kind of borrowed their model. All right, we just drew out the structure accordingly. We said, hey, you know what? We got a CEO, you got a couple presidents, you got, 4 vice presidents. We just took a basic daily corporate structure that everybody attends to every day. Sales have to be generated in order for people to be paid, and that's the same at Apple. When you go to Apple, all the technicians are paid on the sales reps working out in the field, bringing in the money, marketing the cell phones and the other paraphernalia that those companies are marketing product wise. Okay. So what we got here is a corporate structure. It all starts with you, and you have a left team and you have a right team. No different from going to work on a Monday morning to a 9 to 5. Okay. Left team, right team. So what we're using here is something called a binary. But this is not a binary as I knew it. I'd never seen this one before. I've always known a binary to be one of those, 1/3, 2/3 balancing acts, flushing volume, 50-50, seeing people struggling, seeing people not getting paid. This one is like kindergarten baby stuff. This is like brilliant. This is what I've been waiting for years. And hopefully you've been waiting for years. All as it does is it's got two legs. They're called nitro lines. And it calculates the left or the right, depending on which is the lesser volume leg. So what happens is we've got a multi-million-dollar business opportunity for only a small overhead of like $69.95 a month. And again, that money doesn't even have to come out of your bank account. You can leverage that right off profit, because we got people that'll be coming out of the gate in massive profit here, next week. It's going to be exciting. So left team in this circumstance is 1,020 BV, and that's based on $69.95 with 60 being the volume. So we calculate everything on $60, not $69.95. The right leg has 1,500. So if you're to look at that, which one's the lesser leg? 1,020, right? So you're looking at 20%, we have the highest payout in the binary. Normal binaries pay out 10 to 12%, 15 if you're lucky. I think there's only 2 or 3 others that pay out 20%. We went to the extreme on this, 20%. So I'm looking at it and saying, well, about 18, 19, maybe 20 people is all it would take to make $204 a month. All right. So remember I said $204 a month. Now, here's the kicker. What if that was happening every week? You had your team growing every week by 18 to 20 people that were paying, because the anniversary dates throughout monthly, throughout 4 weeks, more people will be hit up and more money's going into your pay run, because we have 4 pay runs. Once every week on Thursday, we calculate, and I'll show you that in a second, and you get paid. So if you had that 18 happening times 4 weeks, 19 people, that's $204 per week based on that illustration. The funny thing is, I'm sitting here on this line and I'm kind of laughing in the back of my mind because I'm throwing small numbers at you like 18. Now, if we were any other company, 18 would be like you're a heavy hitter, because most people don't have 20 people in their downlines and companies. We've got some people here that have never been in network marketing before that have over 40,000 people in their team because of the way we built this out. 80,000 plus people in 11 weeks. What are y'all going to say when we hit 150, 200,000 people in a very short period of time here? This thing is going to rock, people. This thing is going to rock. So the volumes at 20%, they're going to be astronomical. I can't even begin to calculate what it'd be like to get on a call and say, well, I only have 26,000 people in my weaker leg, not 18. And then what if that were calculated? I have no idea. Multiply that times $12 a person. That would be your monthly income. All right. Based on that illustration that I just put out there. Now, this is what blew us up. This is, a lot of people, reach out to me and say, like, Val, how come when you guys get involved in a home-based business, you and Tracy and your buddies, every time you guys start something, it always breaks records in the network marketing industry. You guys do numbers that other teams could only dream of, right? And that's all of you guys. Well, it's not just us. There is a total chemistry that really has to take place. And it has to be creative and it has to be innovative. And the beautiful thing about us as a corporate team and working with you all is we basically break barriers. We're not here to do the speed limit. We're here to break the sound barrier. And for me personally, I'm in this industry, not chasing the wealth. I'm in this industry to break every record. I get more thrill out of that than I do walking in at $100,000 on a kitchen table. I'm not kidding you. All right. So what we did is we created a paradigm shift here. It's called the Nitro line. This is what empowers people. In order to make companies move, products move, in order to create momentum, you create excitement. You create psychological, addiction. And this is very addictive. We created a one-line downline, separate from the binary, a one-line downline. And this gives people the opportunity to be empowered and say, hey, I got in at the right time. I saw some people posting on Facebook today. I think I saw 51,000 people in a downline in one of the legs. So, well, guess what? Imagine never having more than 20, 30 people in a downline before, but you got in here in the right time. And when we basically compress it all into one line, you can now say, even if you're not the greatest marketer in the world, that you have thousands of people potentially in your downline. Saw one person with 51,000 people in their downline, and they didn't even, they never had over 100 people in any other business opportunity. All because it's time dated, stamped chronologically from the top right down to the last person that got involved in this business opportunity 2 minutes ago that registered online. Isn't that amazing? And so now what we've done here is we've created something called Share the Wealth. Global Nitro Line bonus pool, 10% company volume. So if the company is doing $100 million in product sales, which is very small based on what it is we have going on here, we take 10% of that, or $10 million every month, and we throw it into a pool. And then we say, well, for those of you that have sponsored 4 personals or 8 personals or 16 or 50 or 100, as you're seeing in that illustration, you become a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. But we've created these little 2% bonus pools where the entire group shares that 2%. So an entire group of people would share 2%, all the ones that have sponsored 4. And another 2% on 8. And another 2% on 16. All right. So you can climb the ladder here and you could be splitting tens of thousands of dollars, or, it could be tens of millions every single month. This could change your financial situation for the rest of your life. I think about people that I know that spend about 70, 80 bucks a month on lottery tickets. I call that the idiot tax. Hoping that maybe they can make 10 bucks on that, or 100 bucks on that, or maybe win the grand prize. Who knows? I would rather run with a legitimate business opportunity backed by attorneys that legally by law has tax deductions and follows the federal guidelines of the governing bodies. And I'd pay $69.95 a month for that all day. Isn't that amazing, guys? Blows your mind. 5 ways to earn money. Going to be more than that here real soon. Matching bonuses. So every time I go to the matching bonuses, please forgive me for this, but I think of Mike all the time. Mike pops up into my head. I know Patrick's doing well. I know a few of you are doing well out there. Mike Dew's doing well. The whole bunch of you guys are doing really well. Okay. But, oops, I hit the button by accident. My apologies there. I'll go back. So I think of the matching bonuses because what happens when I think of somebody like, Mike F., he basically is sponsored over 2,000 people. And so what we do is we have a 5% matching bonus, coded bonus on everyone you sponsor. So that's like Mike getting 2,000 independent 5% matching bonus checks. What if you had 2,000 independent matching bonus checks coming in every single month? Call a Remax real estate agent and pick out an island in the Pacific. Go buy it. That's crazy money when you think of it potentially speaking. And then not only the 5% on the first level of sponsorship that you created, but you get 2% on all the people they personally sponsored as well too. So what does that mean? It means if I happen to be sponsored by you and I earned $10,000 this month, you would get 5% of that, or $500 bonus. But what if you had a few hundred other people times $500? Or what if you had 60 or 70 or 20 or 30 times $500? You're laughing. all the way to your Hip City Pocket Bank. 3-tier fast start system. On the very first month of everyone coming into the business, it pays out $30 on personal sponsorships, pays out $5 on their sponsorships, and pays out $5 on the 3rd-tier sponsorship. So if you sponsored me and I sponsored Tracy and Tracy sponsored Ron, you'd get like 30 off the people you sponsored, 5 off the people they sponsored, and 5 off the people they sponsored. That adds up to be a lot of money, and that happens on everyone's very first month of coming into the business. And then all the other months following, it goes into the binary, goes into the nitro line, goes into everything else. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. Nitro line, I explained that, 10% global bonus pool, twin turbo, 20% unlike anything else in any other company out there. Lead store pays out 30%. All right. You're able to pay in cryptocurrency. You're able to get paid out in cryptocurrency. We'll be introducing that in the next few weeks after we're up and running. And right now we'll be dealing with fiat currency coming in, fiat currency going out. Okay. Okay. Pretty cool stuff. It's going to be exciting. And then I didn't tell you, there's the other profit center with the travel. You'll be able to retail the travel as well too. All right. We'll talk more about that as we journey along. The Nitro line, automated marketing system. What are we doing here? Well, we're doing something innovative, creative that other companies haven't figured out to do. We're placing everyone in the company for free. They can stay for up to 90 days for free. They'll be purged out after 90 days. If you're going to buy a car, take it for a test drive. If you're going to buy a house, go for an open house, walk through it, tour it. What we do here is we allow every single person to take a tour without forcing them to pay money. We allow people to subconsciously close themselves, because when they get on the inside of what it is we're doing here, seeing how we are structured, how we are operating, how we are functioning, and they're seeing the unheard of positive end results that other companies cannot duplicate, they're going to close themselves and come up with $69.95. We also give people the opportunity to make money and give away free money with the savings apps. I kid you not. You can make money giving them away, and it's basically money that you're not taking nothing out of your pocket to do. Nothing. So it really is kind of like, wow, I'm getting this money, and all I'm doing is sharing these apps. No money out of pocket to get rolling with that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then this is the Nitro line. You can look at this from the binary point of view, the 2 legs, or you can look at this as the single Nitro line point of view. Tens of thousands of people are pouring into this company. We are the fastest growing company on the internet right now. 3,000-4,000 people a day on really good days. Maybe 2,600 on a low day. Okay? People are pouring in all over the world, globally speaking, locking up free positions. Why? Because they're smart. They each get positioned under each other in straight line down lines, or based on chronological order of sponsorship lineage. Don't let that vocabulary confuse you. It means nothing other than everyone's just piling in and everyone's going under somebody, and it's getting big, it's getting exciting, and it's going to generate a lot of money. Okay? So thousands of people are positioning themselves. You've got an upline, you've got a downline. We've seen people bring in over 2,000 people here. We got people bringing in several hundred people here, 20, 30, 40, 50 people here. We are seeing a global, worldwide spillover phenomenon unlike anything the network marketing industry has ever seen. Doesn't exist in other companies. And so what we do know and how we do operate is that there are 4 weeks in a month. And every Thursday at midnight, actually 11:59 p.m., every Thursday night, the system cuts off. And it calculates all the new processing, because you've got 4 weeks in a month. Everyone's got a different anniversary date. You might have come in on the 5th. Someone might have come in on the 17th, some on the 23rd, some on the 28th. So that kind of separates the weeks up. And then there's all these new people still coming in, and they're just like, wow, here's my credit card, let's roll. So what the system does is it calculates all the $69.95 payments, and that qualifies people for 30 days before a new payment is required. But there will be some people, and I don't know why, but it's a mystery to humanity and mankind why some people might forget to spend $69.95 to lock into the greatest phenomenon in the history of network marketing. And if that's the case, if they are in the upline and they forget to have their payment qualifying them, they get pushed down. This is not compression. We're talking about they go down, and those that paid $69.95 leapfrog over and reposition themselves. So imagine a person's number 17,214 and person number 12,611 forgets to pay. You go from 17,000 up to the 12,000 plateau. I mean, wow. Bypassing 5,000 plus people, that has the potential to be thousands of dollars in income preserved for you for a lifetime. That's exciting stuff. So other companies don't have this innovative creative software. They have something called static software, Jurassic Park software. It's just a comp plan, and everyone's stuck in the same position. There's no action. There's no momentum. It's just a lackadaisical, complacent organization. And hey, if I don't order next month, it doesn't matter. I don't lose my position. You want to order every month here, or you lose your position. You see the difference in strategy? This is iconic, what I'm showing you tonight. Iconic. So this week, you decide to get some friends, start popping people in, and should you happen to slip and fall on the ice and forget to pay your $69.95, remember the 10 commandments. Every one of the 10 commandments says, thou shalt never pass me ever again. All 10 items in the menu. Never allow yourself to get passed again, ever. Make sure you level up, and that will give you an opportunity to pass people that have slipped on the ice, bumped their head, and forgot to pay the $69.95. All right? All right. Believe it or not, some people go through life like in a coma state of mind. I can't imagine it. I hope I never reach that level. But man, I am telling you, I wish this opportunity was around in 1978. It would have been fun. It would have been exciting. And people that have been chasing a dream for years would have been retired many, many moons ago. So really excited to share this phenomenal opportunity with you. I can't wait till I get on a call one day and say there's 1 million people in the one line down line. And like, you have an opportunity now to have like 90% of them underneath you just for positioning. Why not take advantage of that? All right. $69.95, that's a joke. Affordable for every man, woman, child, single parent on welfare, street walker, street person, and yes, second, third world countries are participating and signing up in this business opportunity. Why? Because they see this as their ticket out of what they're not truly happy with where they are today. This is going to give them a lifestyle of prosperity, hope, and a better future for their families to come. And all because you were smart enough to be a part of this, and you were smart enough and kind enough to share this with people out there. This is your humanitarian cause right now, your mission and your heart and soul out there to share an opportunity like this with people. You might not see the picture as big as other people might see it, but they'll be thanking you for the rest of their lives for giving them the opportunity to get out of a situation that might not be so kind to them here right now today. So how do you do this? You get back to the person that shared this incredible business opportunity with you, get plugged in, lock in your free position, and get ready to change your life. Tracy, back to you.
Oh, that was fabulous, Dal, as always. It's fun just chatting a little bit with people through the presentation here. And, you really, We Got Friends, everything about this business opportunity embodies the name of the company. It's everything. It's the travel, it's the fun, it's putting the fun back into business, and what network marketing and MLM was really supposed to be. It was about all of that and the relationships and the fun and everything. So this is going to be the best ride ever. And I was just chatting with somebody here, just saying, I'm so excited. I just want to go pack my luggage and go. From all of the things that we've seen behind the scenes so far, it's going to be very, very exciting for everyone. And I think that that's really where we, as you were talking about before, about the COVID and just the stress that people are going through, it's really going to be a time when we can start to relax, we can make money, we can share friendships, and we can celebrate. And I think that's the part that's really been missing, is being able to celebrate.
You know what the cool thing is too? Like for us over here in North America, people talk about Las Vegas. I could, if we do something, I want to go to Europe. I've never been to Europe before in my life.
Yeah.
I'd love to go to Europe and meet a lot of the great people, go to Sweden, Switzerland, go to Spain. I'd love to see that part of the world. I've heard about it, but I've never seen it. Vegas, anybody can go to Vegas for $200, but to just experience beautiful parts of the world. I mean, I want to do all that. And this opportunity will reinforce my thought process. Yeah. I'm just talking about me. I hope you all feel the same way. Do whatever you want, but this is going to give me a gateway into things I never thought were going to be accomplished before my time expires. So this is a beautiful thing. It
really is. So I hope you can feel our excitement. We can feel your excitement, and time is very, very near. So we're ready to pull the pin on this at any moment. So don't stray, don't go away, stay focused, build your team, and we're ready to roll. So just stay focused on here right now, folks. We're ready to go. So members, join us on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, and the Wednesday again at 3 p.m. Eastern, and bring your people to these calls. And we're ready to roll any day now. So stay focused.
Okay. Good night.
Bye-bye.